Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppers. Today, joined by
The Queen
of ABV. Check out some beer from Beerdome.
Beerdome.
Yes, beers to the dome. This is another spontaneous fermented beer or oak fermented beer, and this is another beer from Savannah, Georgia. This is from Two Tides Brewing. We had their what was it called? What's it called? It was the oak fermented spontaneous. Tides Unknown. Oak spontaneously fermented sour ale, inspired by lambic.
Yeah.
And
it was very, very good.
It was really fucking good. And the fun thing was we came into it with no expectations, and we're like, wow, this is fantastic. This is just the King Spun level, and no one has ever talked about them in Europe. So fantastic stuff. So we're excited about trying another one.
Yeah.
This one is their pool snacks.
Raspberry.
Yes. So
Raspberry edition.
Yes, they have a series of pool snacks, and they're oak fermented wild sour ales with fruit. This is the raspberry edition, 7.3%.
And they have like several other editions with other kinds of fruit. So but maybe people didn't know. So I looked it up. They sometime and they actually have quite a few variants on this one. So yeah, pretty cool.
It'll be fun to try. So pours a nice red color, hazy ruby red.
Actually quite dark for being raspberry.
Yeah, they must put a lot of it in. Hazy, just bright red, slightly pinkish head. Let's take out the aroma. Oh, so much raspberry.
Yeah.
Tons of fucking raspberry.
Like a bucket of fucking fresh raspberry.
Seedy, fresh raspberry and like super tart raspberry. It's got like this sharp acidity. Also funk. It has like it's
earthy
a mild
funk.
Yeah, but it's mild, I think.
Yeah, it's not like
as much as the other one.
But it's like
we've
talked a lot about that, like soily.
Yeah, soily funk.
Tides Unknown.
Tides Unknown. That was it.
Yeah, that one was more funky, at least from the aroma. But this is like that, like topsoil, like forest, earth kind of.
Almost like a minerally thing. Almost reminding me a bit of like you remember the fruited vitamin pills as a kid?
yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, it has a bit of that vitamin pill touch. Yeah.
Loads of raspberry. Wow.
And oak.
Yeah.
Yeah, like corky, like wet
wood. It has that
wet oak.
It has that like slightly yogurty,
fruity
vibe.
A bit of like lactic sourness.
Smells really good.
Yeah.
Let's give it a taste.
Yeah.
Cheers and thanks to Beerdome for the beer. Ooh-wee is sour. Woo!
Like that's really like.
It was really sharp and punk. It's like
But we haven't had a sour today.
Nope. So we had a lot of sweet beer.
Yeah, let's just taste it again before saying anything.
My palate already acclimated. Like the first sip was really. It's still quite sour, but.
Yeah, it's like a medium plus sourness.
Yeah, it's on the higher side without being too much. Loads of sour raspberry.
Yeah, like really fresh, sour, vibrant raspberry.
Yeah, and like lemon too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then like a good amount of oak, but funk is almost non-existent on the flavor because it's so much more sour than the aroma indicated. Yeah. It also has like the raspberry pit kind of thing going on.
And again, as you talk about maybe that seedy raspberry.
Yeah, it's like
it's like a weird kind of descriptor, but
it's like when you bite into those small seedy bits of raspberry. It's like the tannic-esque thing.
Yeah, like that dryness the seeds have. Yeah. Because it kind of has like the dryness, or at least like it has a dryness of like, raspberries can be a bit like dusty and dry, like on the outside.
Yeah.
And it kind of reminds me of that sensation when you kind of swallow it. It's like the same, dry, almost dusty, slightly oaky thing.
the more sips I get, the more I get used to it. And the fun thing is, the super sour raspberry flavor that I'm getting is actually reminding me of Cantillon Rosé de Cambrinos. Not exactly the same bulb.
No, it's not like the same funk.
But it has the same impact of sour raspberry. Because having that fresh, slightly aged, it has like a big impact of like really sour raspberry. At least the last time I had it, it was like really sour raspberry.
I love Rosé de Cambrinos.
It's fantastic, but I think it's a similar thing, but when it's aged. Not in terms of funk, just in terms of really sour fruit. Because fresh, it's a bit more vibrant. But aged, it has like that very vibrant sour character. I said more vibrant. Well, more vibrant fruitiness versus more vibrant sourness.
Yeah. And I guess it maybe comes along with the raspberry thing. It has kind of like a rosé, touch to it, if that makes sense. Slightly floral, maybe like that weird mix of like red and white grape. You know, it's not really like
one
either.
or the other. Yeah.
No, it's like it's just a mixture.
It seems like Two Tides have got a lot of shit going for them because their beer so far has been great. I haven't really looked up the brewery, to be honest. Maybe you have. Yeah, I really hope they also make stouts or something like that at this level. That would be amazing.
Yeah. But what I really like about this beer is like the raspberry flavor. It's like it's so fresh and bright and zingy. Whereas, sorry to say, but actually some of the framboise we've had as of late has been a bit more like like vinegary and.
Yeah, it's been more vinegary, more funky. I agree with that.
Yeah, but not, sorry to say, like not that great of a raspberry flavor. You know, it to me it hasn't seemed like the raspberry flavor has been like top tier. You know,
it's been a bit more muddled. I can see what you mean. Sorry, but it's late.
Drie Fontaine are really good at making base beers.
They're really good at making goose.
Yeah. And for me, that's probably always what pulls it up with at least the last two framboise we've had. It's not that much of the fruit flavor, whereas this one, it's really like the fruit character that.
But that's why I also said it reminded me more of Rosé de Cambrinos because Rosé de Cambrinos has more fruit character than the framboise. The framboise has more of the funk and barrel and whatnot.
But I think Rosé de Cambrinos is a beer that ages really well because it gets that like cheesy celery Cantillon funk along with the like fresh raspberry thing, you know. Yeah. When you age it, I'm not sure how this one ages, but it's great as it is now. Yeah, it tastes young, but young in a great way.
Yeah, there's no date stamp. Oh. Ninja skills. There's no date stamp or whatever.
It's probably from 19. Yeah, like early, mid 19.
Grading time. 94.
Yeah. I think I like the goose.
I graded framboise higher than this. And to be honest, the raspberry character in this I like more, but the funk character in that I like more. Yeah. But I don't know. They're very.
I grade them the same.
Yeah, you give 94.
Yeah, both 94. But I also know that Drie Fontaine can do better because something like the Sharkbase Creek I had was one of the best lambic I've had like in 2019 at all. Like it beat every sour I had from them in lambic I had from them in 19. So I know they can do this like perfection kind of level, but yeah.
I could drink more of framboise than this though, because it is really sharply sour.
Yeah, it is like that really fresh raspberry sourness. Yeah.
It would like a whole bottle. Like I think sharing it 2 people is okay, but you can feel it. It's sour.
Yeah, it is sour. Really it's like the medium plus. I don't think it goes into that kind of cascade, crazy sourness, but it's like medium plus. Yeah, but it's very good. It's a brilliant.
Two Tides seem to be an awesome ass brewery for these kind of beers. So, in the States, in Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
So yeah, 94 for me.
I think so.
Very, very nice. Very nice. So, if you guys had a chance to try Pool Snacks by Two Tides Brewing, let us know what you thought of it. Specifically the raspberry version. Very nice stuff. Great, kind of like, funky lambic inspired sour beer. I mean,
it has some of the notes of lambic.
They're just doing really cool stuff, and it's a brewery I haven't seen anyone talk of, and I hope people will because it's great. So, check them out if you get the chance. I think they might actually still have this specific one on Beerdome.
And I actually think it's on sale right now.
Boom, there you go. Check them out. Link for the shop is down below. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another beer.
Drinking the conks.